Huh. Seriously. Anytime I travel I hear that noise. Seriously, it's getting annoying. Since when did you ever hear a ScotRail train doing this kind of speed? Hello people, we're here for another episode of Vannan on Camera, and that's the September episode. Food news and Scottish news. Musselburgh has said no to having a McDonald's. That's a East Coast town, and I can understand why. Every McDonald's inherently attracts antisocial behaviour, and they quite rightly said no, they're wanting to keep their accolade of having little or no antisocial behaviour. TV news, BuzzFeed, not for the first time, has been trying to paint Ellen DeGeneres up in a bad light as being emotionally cold and hostile. If you believe BuzzFeed articles, you need fucking help. Some celebrities have mentioned about their behind the scenes interactions with Ellen. BuzzFeed, they turn anything to cancer. Ellen DeGeneres fundraises more than the CEO of BuzzFeed's wages every year. BuzzFeed can shut its hole. TV news again. ITV's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is going to be filmed in Wales because of the COVID situation, and they didn't realise at the time the actual location they were going to be filming and was actually a dog in sight. They'll realise it sometime soon when they hear noises that are not attributed to animals. Toy news, and I'm not talking about the things that can be bought from Love Honey. It's the range of LOL dolls I'm talking about. This new range of LOL doll you can put in the water and the clothes disappear. It's not just female dolls, but male dolls, you can do this, drop them in the water and the clothes disappear and you get to see genitalia. This is really deeply concerning because of the generation that we're living in, and we're realising how many of these pedos are out. And I know these dolls are meant to be outrageous, but I think it's maybe went a teensy bit too far. And if like I said, Jimmy Savile gets these fucking things in his hand, where could the trouble go? Nobody knows. A first bus X4 covered by a bus that is sporting the number 2 colour branding, because labels are for fucking idiots and you can dream to be whatever you want. Thug life. Pollen is a fucking nightmare, so it is. Tree pollen, grass pollen, they're the things that cause my hay fever to go wild and me to have pills and eye drops and stuff like this. But this pollen from the bar is 25 quid, bargain, Glasgow life. Skulking about the clearance aisles of Tesco to buy yourself random scraps of food, cheap as anything, because your wages are absolute shite. But also buying Batman because you're a heavy goth, and this offset is shitiness that makes things better. Glasgow life. Setting off fireworks during daylight hours for the noise, but not actually seeing the beautiful colours. It's a very Glaswegian thing to do, you know, Glasgow life.
But my hope will never die.
The wall off sale because some people's social media postings are that bad they need to go and do their Hail Marys. I feel anti-English posts on Facebook. I've mentioned this in pretty much every episode now, but interestingly enough, some of the people that are posting anti-English rhetoric are exactly the same people that post stuff about refugee, anti-racism, BLM, right? And I'm going to say one thing: you're either 100% against racism or 110% for it. Do not sit there contradicting yourself like a fucking plum. I win. The depressed doorbell video on YouTube. Somebody goes to press the doorbell and it plays Frosty the Snowman, but it sounds all distorted. Then the doorbell itself goes smashing to the ground and an audible anguish could be heard. Very relatable to anybody that works in the retail industry. I found this in the suggested videos on YouTube, and it is lift alarm videos. People just press the lift alarm and make it blare. They don't realise that a lot of the alarms are wired up to the emergency services or a lift maintenance crew. I feel Facebook Mary, she's clearly a Glaswegian. It's the stuff on Facebook like the word Easter house. It's not two words, it's one word, it's all one word. It's meant to say I am a, spelled I space am space a, but it's AMA, and you can tell what kind of person spells I'm a via AMA. What the fuck? Grooming videos where people get busted for being pervy bastards and they get caught. But the interesting thing that links them all together is they'd expect little children to travel long distances on trains to meet them, or they're, you know, these groomer guys, they're that fucking gullible that they would expect little children to send pictures of an intimate nature to them with no second thought. These pervy bastards are so gullible. Another what the fuck is Jingle Jangle Jewellery. It was a Christmas song made by Jimmy Savile when he was alive, but if you listen to all the lyrics, they're grotesquely sexual and they feature things like bestiality and rape, and how that could be translated as a legitimate and bona fide Christmas song, I don't know. Fresh from the 10 o'clock shop. I was on that fucking Love Honey thing. Got one of these. Oof. Yeah, keep rushing that fucking boy pussy. Yeah! The viewpoint for this episode of One Vannan on Camera is COVID. In England, a lot of the freedoms have been given back to the people. But up in Scotland, we're in phase 3 of the lockdown. We are going to be in phase 4, but because there's been clusters of recent infections, Nicola Sturgeon has said no to that. And also, the lockdown has hit Glasgow, and that's been in lieu of a lot of people getting COVID-19 from bars. Aberdeen had their lockdown, and you remember seeing the haunting imagery of people going into bars, no maximum amount of people, no social distancing, no hand gel, no mask, no nothing. That caused a fair sizable lockdown in Aberdeen, and now we're in one because of similar situations. A lot of people think, you know, we're out of lockdown. We are still in lockdown, as described. A lot of people think that COVID's gone now. It hasn't. We've got to be so careful, and the general public are quite a danger averse kind of nature of people. but in this circumstance we've got to be as careful and cautious and keep looking at the regional news for the most up-to-date information, and keep listen to what is being said at work with regard to sites being closed down for a while, or site-specific stuff. And that's really all I can say. COVID still exists, lockdown still exists. Keep safe, wear your mask, use your hand gel, keep your distance. See this ground here, right? I seen a guy just like not even 30 seconds ago mount that monster of a hill on his e-bike with absolutely no problem whatsoever. That's quality. Hello folks, we're just outside Carlisle Castle, which is near Carlisle city centre. I just want to say to you all, thank you for supporting, thank you for watching, thank you for sharing and adding comments and suggestions. Without you guys, the episode wouldn't be happening, simple as. And the next episode of One Vannan on Camera will be at Halloween, so there's a bit of a bigger gap between the episodes. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to you all. I don't know exactly what's happening on the episode itself, too early to tell, but anyway, I'm going to be making it as magical as humanly possible. So with that all said and done, much love to you all, and I'll catch you in a wee bit. Ta-da! To be honest, I wasn't too sure about filming in Carlisle, but it actually turned out really, really good in retrospect. Really quite enjoyed it, and I had a laugh with the locals actually. This is inside a Carlisle station on a Saturday. Right? I've never, ever seen it so quiet in my life. This is very eerie, but this is the COVID conditions that we're living in.